Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Altogether a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees the game time temperature. Softly hit to the left side. Throw by Sandoval is in time. 1 away. With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in at 262 on the year. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike. Maybin, a 32-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Posey gathers it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron. And now pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And now we'll see what the Giants can do. No score. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box now, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
The pitch. Heading out toward shallow right. Maybin is there, and he hauls it in for the 1st out of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on-base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group. 1
ball, 1 strike, the count. Duggar is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Full count, 3-2. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
The left fielder.
Boy, D-Row, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
At the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski. He offers at it and sends a bouncer out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Here's Jonathan Schoop now as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Jonathan Schoop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Schoop, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's in the midst of his 8th major league season. The 1-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1.
Niko Goodrum.
At the plate, Niko Goodrum. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He comes into this one at 248. 8 home runs, 18 driven in. Now the 1-0. This is line to left. And that's a fair ball, as it'll make for the 339 sign down there.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
In now, Clint Frazier, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 264 is average entering play, 1 home run and 7 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
No score here as we play inning number 2. To 1-2 now. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. From the stretch. Boy, good patience to lay off the cutter there. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Sandoval, 33 years old. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Brandon.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. This is pulled into right. Maybin is there. 2 down.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Striding into the box, Buster Posey. And in case you haven't been keeping up the tabs on him, arguably he's been one of the hottest hitters in the league over the last 7 or so games. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but That was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
0-1 pitch on its way. Drilled to first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Striding in, number 19, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Paredes.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away. So one gone in the inning now, and it's time to check out the standings in the National League West as you take a look at where the Giants find themselves entering play here today. Set to get his day started, Grayson Greiner, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Third inning, no score to this point. 1-2 to the Tigers catcher. Misses, ball two. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at and the count moves full. Skied into straightaway right. Over now is Pence to make the grab. Two away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 56.
In now, Spencer Turnbull, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Giants look to get their bats going in the third inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And another foul ball. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
To the plate now, Drew Smyly. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fouled off. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. Here it comes.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Now here it comes.
Hey. Two balls, 1 strike to count.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Standing in now, Cameron Maybin. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. from the stretch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
And it's 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, kicks and deals down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Candelario leads off first with 1 away. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The 2-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That has to make you feel really good as the pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through into left field for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Niko Goodrum.
Into the box now, Niko Goodrum. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
0-2. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair onto the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Next to bat for the Giants, Steven Duggar. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First offering on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Count 0-2.
Hit out towards second. Taken in by Schoop. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. First pitch on its way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Two and 0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And the pitch. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The left fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Digging in now, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. And Maybin will look this one into the glove, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. At the plate, Clint Frazier looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Paredes.
Stepping in, number 19. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he lays off for ball 1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook.
Now
Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So now to the plate, Grayson Greiner. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A strike, and it's 2-1. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. He's in there for a full count now, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there.
56.
Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Digging in to try it again, Spencer Turnbull. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. From the stretch.
1-1.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he got him. Tigers leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now in the box, Pablo Sandoval. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. The 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. On deck, the left-handed hitting Brandon Belt. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Brandon Belt. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here.
He's going.
And there he goes towards second. Line toward the alley in left center. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. And he's safe.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And he takes a called strike two. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to induce the ground ball to get a double play.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 35, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
At the plate, Brandon Crawford, and he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Giants break out on top here 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
At the plate, Drew Smyly. Now a bunt attempt here. Candelario is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Next to the Giants, the second baseman, Wilmer.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Wilmer Flores. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 1 and the Tigers nothing. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Fastball called strike, 1-2. The pitch. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Cameron Maybin. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes.
couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. There goes the runner. Taken for strike 3. The throw down to second here is by him and into center field.
Well, the runner did get a good jump from first, but the man behind the dish had a great shot of nailing him. That is until he launched his throw into center field. He won't be happy with himself about that throw.
Ready for another shot now. Jonathan Schoop, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next it'll be the outfielder, Niko Goodrum. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar's there for it, and that's the 3rd out. So 1 run, 1 hit, 2 costly errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. all tied at 1-1. Now at the plate, Steven Duggar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
The center fielder, Steven.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
Hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter.
Stepping into the box, Hunter Pence. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it. And out at first as he almost beat him to the bag that time, but the foot just beats the runner for out number 2. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And he pops it up. Schoop has got it, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Trevor Gott is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Trevor.
Kristen Stewart is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Gott utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Stepping up now, number 19. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Grayson Greiner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
The 1-1 misses, ball 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Pence. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And we see that these guys are currently 2nd in the AL in that department. Miguel Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Row. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. 1 left for Detroit. Still tied 1 apiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. This change defensively for the Tigers. Now playing lefty.
Gregory Soto gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Gregory Soto.
So digging in now, Pablo Sandoval. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Pablo Sandoval.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The next 0-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Maybin is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Digging in, Brandon Belt. He singled his last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Buster Posey.
Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Chasing after it is Maybin. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Marlene Garcia will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Donovan Solano will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Pence, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's in at third base with nobody out, representing the go-ahead run.
The right fielder.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring it home.
Standing in now, Maybin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That evens it up 1-1. Skied down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 1-2.
Count 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But he's going to think twice here and put the brakes on. So this game will remain tied at least another batter. Now batting, C.J. Cron. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to third. Sandoval has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. Runner in scoring position with Duggar. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider laid off for a ball.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Here it is. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Buck Farmer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
Standing in, Donovan Solano. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Wilmer Flores. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Stephen Duggar. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stewart comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Austin Slater will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Number 13, Austin Slater.
Sean Anderson will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Niko Goodrum will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Niko Goodrum.
The pitch. And he fouls this one off. Called strike, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 14.
Up next steps Kristen Stewart. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
In now, number 19. This is line to left. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. He's safe at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
At the plate now, Grayson Greiner, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, and all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Popped up. Belt has room in foul territory, and no one will get this one.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third base line. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Victor Reyes will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Third base.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings, and it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys, and he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Into the box, Jeimer Candelario, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
John Del Gustave takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Gustave.
At the plate, Cameron Maybin, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Into the corner and slicing foul. One and one, here it is. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Three runs already home here. Hit on the ground to third. Sandoval fields it cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Tigers are out in front, 4-1. Joe Jimenez takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Bottom of the inning now, so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Pablo Sandoval, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Candelario is there. 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Brandon.
Digging in once again, Brandon Belt. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep into the cove and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter, the catcher, Buster Posey.
Stepping in now, Buster Posey, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Still only 1 out in the inning. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Rob Brantley will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 76, Rob Brantley.
And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Donovan Solano.
In now, Donovan Solano, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Last strike here for the Giants. Line toward right center. And that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Austin Slater. And the game is on the line. The tying and winning runs on base with 2 gone in the bottom of the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. The catch is made, and the Tigers have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Well, there might be a few chewed up fingernails on both sides, but this one ends with the tying run on third and the winning run stranded at first. Great game right down to the end.
A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Detroit used a 3-run 9th to help propel them to the win. Buck Farmer gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Joe Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 8th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Giants,